it's Monday, week of Thanksgiving. Quick follow-up video on the PS5 Pro. As you can see, you're not going to be able to tell off of this image, but I just wanted to provide kind of a, because I don't do like direct feed videos. If you put it on performance mode, which is the mode that we all were accustomed to, is what the image looks like.
Almost all of them.
Now,
and I have more experience than
it looks great.
Most of the new recruits
and everything.
I trust
you. Okay.
Right? It looks great.
Thanks.
60 FPS.
Start with the shorter routes for now. You know, see how you handle them.
And now let's put it to the Pro option.
Right.
Now, to me, to my eyes, it looks a lot sharper.
Savage Starlight comic books that you're into?
This is Joel and Ellie carrying on, but it looks
it
looks quite a bit
like
sharper and detailed, and it just pops like never before. Like, you can turn the film grain all the way down, and it looks
She's a savage.
almost lifelike. I used to have the film grain all the way to 10 on 1440p just to make it more filmic, or to fill in some of that detail, because I like film grain typically. But
he definitely deserved it, but
this is a major exception when you can get like true 4K PSSR.
You're funny.
And I just have to say that this game and other games, Miles Morales and all that, I'll show you what other games I've downloaded. They're all Pro enhanced, and especially The Last of Us 1 and 2, the remake of 1, remaster of 2, just pops like, it's just very, very sharp. Sometimes like you can't even believe that, like how sharp it looks at true almost native 4K via PSSR. Now, the term sharpness, image being extremely sharp, it used to be a bad word. If you were a videophile and you go back to the days of HD DVD and Blu-rays, you know, the war between Toshiba and Sony and all that. If you're a videophile like the guys over at Digital Foundry, the word sharpness has kind of a negative connotation to it. And that's because there's a lot of TV monitors, and you'll see them at Best Buys, you know, Costco. When they display their image, they use a sharpness sort of filter. And what we call that is, it's called artificial edge enhancement. And there is none in the PSSR 4K mode. It's sharp as a tack, yet without any artificial edge enhancement that I can tell. And the image just pops like never before. At 1440p, the image still looks great, but when you're in an indoor environment with little lighting, it's a little muddled. And even outdoors, obviously, it's a little muddled. I'll give you this comparison. If you're just a regular person with regular vision, 20/20 vision, and, you know, that's fine, right? Person with 20/20 vision has a little bit of myopia, meaning it's not perfect vision. Now, if you had 20/20 and you go get LASIK surgery, that's what the effect will be comparable to. You'll have better than 20/20 vision. Everything you see is just going to pop more with more detail. And just this entire section here, you know, shooting Disinfected with Tommy's gun was a lot easier. And yeah, is it worth $700? Well, I mean, if you want the best looking, if you want the best look of your favorite games, and for me right now it's been The Last of Us, then yeah, it's definitely worth it. But it's pretty hefty in price. Now, these other games I have installed, I don't think Black Myth is enhanced. I know Dead Island is enhanced. Demon Souls is enhanced. God of War is enhanced. I'm not sure about Silent Hill. I think Silent Hill is just a frame rate upgrade. I'm not too sure. I have NBA 2025 as a trial. And I have God of War. So, yeah, I should probably get rid of Black Myth and maybe Demon Souls. Although I think they upgraded Demon Souls too. I don't know about Astro's Playroom. I'm keeping that because it's fun. But yeah, the PS5 Pro really, I mean, it just really pops your image. The PSSR, is it as good as DLSS? I have no idea because I'm not a PC person or you know, a PC type of person. Um, Man, this mid-gen upgrade though, it really is like bad for Xbox. I mean, it really forces their hand because the PS backlog library from PS4 is incredible. They have incredible games that they can, you know, upgrade the same way that Xbox Series X did FPS enhancement for older games like Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, etc. Now the PlayStation and Sony are doing it. They're doing it in a better way with, you know, a great catalog of games. So um, it's definitely worth $700 as far as I'm concerned because we know prices are going to rise for sure in 2025. So yeah, it's going to be in high demand. I hear that stories that, you know, PS5 Pros are just sitting on shelves and nobody's buying them. I'm not sure how true that is, but you know, if you're a rabid gamer like me, then this is absolutely worth it. I mean, look at how sharp the tree branches look. Even on a iPhone recorded video, I could just, you know, take Ellie around, and it's perfect 60 frames per second. And I think after my 120 hertz TV arrives, I can get 120 FPS by way of variable refresh rate and be able to play this with the same amount of sharpness and detail as at 120 FPS. And that would definitely help in like the competitive online no return mode that I typically do on a day-to-day basis. Every other day I'll try a run on like light because I really suck at shooting headshots and leg shots, but I'm getting better. So that one section with Abby in the boat after setting Yara's arm and she's on her way to Owen and she has to go through an abandoned like steamship almost. The first part of that section where she picks up the crossbow for the first time, if you're doing your first run through, it's the first time you see a crossbow in a second run through. That is a great section for practicing both headshots and leg shots. There's 2 runners and a 3rd runner that will alert as soon as you start shooting. So if you want to practice headshots and leg shots, that one section with Abby after setting Yara's arm on the abandoned boat, that is a great place to practice the first room where there's just 2 runners sitting there waiting for you to strangle them. But yeah, PS5 Pro, I would say definitely worth it. I mean, just for the proposition value in the future, they will be making games tailored for the PS5 Pro, and those will be downgraded on the base PS5. So just for that value alone, even, I think it's worth it. It's a worthy investment if you like playing video games, period. Thank you.